Hi, hey, how you doing, man? It's Joe D, and welcome to Share a Beer 621. Today is Saturday, September 11th, 2021, and today is the 20th anniversary of
Today is Saturday, September
one of
11th,
the worst days in
2021.
American history, a
And today
tragic day in American history. Um, 20 years ago today,
American
we
history.
had
In American history.
we were under attack.
20 years ago today.
Hey, bum.
There we are. I just muted. You were getting feedback there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was just introducing, 9/11, and we were under attack, as you can see. Whoops, from the pictures, from the picture behind me. Uh, Tragic day in history for me personally. My uncle, my great uncle, worked on those buildings. He helped build those buildings. Now, uh, he is, he was passed on by the time they went down, but yeah, he helped build those buildings, man. What were you doing? Where were you on 9/11? What's your story?
Well, the day started out. It was that was a Monday, right? I haven't even bothered to.
Tuesday.
Was it Tuesday? Okay. It was my off day from work. For 15 years, I had Monday and Tuesday off. And it was my off day, and I was going to do what I did on most of my off days back then and still do. I said, I'm going to go out in search of leaves for my leaf collection back there.
Oh.
And I was going to head north on Interstate 79 to northern Pennsylvania, northwestern Pennsylvania. And before I did that, I decided I needed to stop at the post office and drop off a couple letters, which might possibly have had leaves in them to mail to some leaf collectors. And the funny thing is, when I was in my car back then, I always had a CD playing at all times. From the moment I stepped in the car, turned it on, there was already a CD, in the process of playing. Never listened to the radio. Always a CD. And it just so happened that as I was at my local post office dropping off my mail in the mailbox, my local radio station, Classic Rock, they mentioned about the planes hitting the World Trade Center. And obviously, shocked by that. And I kept the radio on at that point, still planning on traveling. And then they said that the Pentagon got hit. And then they said another plane went down near Johnstown, PA, which is, fairly close to me, relatively speaking. And I said, you know what? I think I better just go back home. And I headed home, canceled my trip for that day, headed home, and like everybody else, sat glued to the television set the rest of the day. Like I said, I was off, so I just sat glued to the TV probably for the next 24 hours. And like everybody else, watched the network news coverage. And recorded as much as I could on my VCR.
Did you happen to save any of the newspapers or anything from that day? Anything that you saved?
I don't have any newspapers, but I did save all my VHS recordings of the news, which all the network stuff, which obviously I didn't start recording it till it was well in progress. All that stuff is available for viewing on YouTube now, if you choose to watch it. I've over the years watched some replays of the, local and network news coverage, and it's not a pretty thing to watch. Every time you watch it, you think, well, maybe it won't happen this time. Maybe something will happen.
Yeah, isn't it a trip? Yeah, you do. You kind of like,
what's coming, and it's still just as disturbing every time. I have saved all that stuff. And the one other thing I wanted to mention was the funny thing about that was about 2 weeks before it happened. And back then I was a compulsive taper of anything on TV. Always had a blank tape and a VCR ready to go, just in case. Several VCRs back then. And,
wow.
oh yeah. I was a maniac, Joe. I know it's hard to believe, but I was obsessive about taping stuff back then.
Did that include Super VHS? Did you have?
I never got the Super V. I never advanced it. But about 2 weeks before September 11th, there was a network special that aired in prime time, and I forget what network it was. One of the big three. It wasn't Fox. And it was called When News Breaks. And it was like a 2 or 3 hour special devoted to going back in time and replaying network news coverage of various live events. And obviously the first one was the JFK assassination, to maybe the 68 Democratic Convention, to Robert Kennedy, to Watergate, to anything live that happened back then, and the network news coverage of it. And it was basically all the important events that had happened in the country, and looking back on how the networks covered it. And I recorded that, and I was like, oh, what a great idea for a retrospective. And then lo and behold, 2 weeks later, we had the greatest as far as most important live television news event ever in our history. So just crazy that special happened 2 weeks before something happened that totally blew it away as far as importance.
So let me get to a few comments from the peanut gallery over here.
Oh boy.
Real quick. So we got Malt Liquored, of course. Malt Liquor, let's go. Bums pulling up. Here we hear dogs. That's right. Okay. Let's see what else we have. Oh, as a typical black male, Joe D is late. Let me see. Arrive early to troll is another one here. Joe D triggered already. And we have Coach giving a cheers. He said he might or might not be able to pop on today's show. We'll see how that goes. Joe D attempted to relate to the actual victims of 9/11 by relating a story of a dude he never even knew. Joe D begging for viewers during a tragedy. Well, no, that's actually after the tragedy. After the tragedy. Fake concern. Joe D drinking a Corona. Wow, they can read too. That's pretty good. Leaf collecting, multiple VHS recorders, a Prius. Yeah, pretty normal guy.
Mulder doesn't know the half of it.
JFK died from a headshot from the storm drain.
Mm-hmm. Or if you believe the chairman, the Strom drain. Is that General or Senator Strom Thurmond?
Yeah, Strom. Yeah, exactly.
The Strom drain.
Bum hates America. Jody will bring in his anti-American Canadian friends. And greetings from the symphony. Oh, well, there's the answer right there. Greetings from the symphony. So, and there it is. This show is a tragedy. So the tragedy is this show. Well, we're not quite celebrating 20 years of this tragedy, but
just 12 years of this tragedy.
Exactly. If this tragedy keeps going, hopefully we will have. So I will crack open my beer here, which is a Lacto Cooler. Now, what I'll do is share the screen with you, and then you can kind of see better because the can is green, so it's hard to see what it really is. So here it is, Lacto Cooler, and I'm only showing this so that I can crack it open and enjoy a beer while I talk about where I was and what I was doing. 8,600 total, 424 in the last 30 days. It's Lacto Cooler green. They have different colors. They have red. They have, I don't know, Do you remember some of the other ones, Bum?
Was there an orange?
There might have been an
I
orange.
think there was an orange.
Classified as a sour, 5.5% ABV, no IBUs rated, and a 4.14 bottle cap rating. Sour Berliner Weiss style with green. Here's a better look, just in case some of you that'll be a look at the beer once we crack it open. There's a look at the can, and it's a cool label, so it deserves some attention. There it is. That's a good look at it right there. Deserves some attention. I like the greenish kind of teeth. They're kind of gold green. The label has some like glitter to it. It's pretty cool, man.
Yeah, nice and sparkly. It doesn't show up in the photos too good.
Yeah, not super good, but yeah, it's still pretty good. Let me get my glass here. Let's crack this one open, see if we get some smoke out of this bad boy. Oh, no real smoke, but got some serious boy.
Whoa.
I poured a big old head.
Whoa, that didn't happen. How did you store that one, Joe?
No, it's been in the fridge literally
Really?
this time. Yeah.
Wow, mine didn't do that. I don't think Mark's did.
I just gave I got another glass. Let me go this way here. Here we go. I just made a very lousy pour.
Like I said, the place that I got those at, they just got a fresh shipment in. I wonder if it's a fresh batch or if it's some old ones. If I would buy one of those, if that would happen with a new one that I would buy.
Got a beer selfie of it. This one poured okay. It doesn't quite have that. I am seeing a greenish tint. It's not translating to the camera. Pretty filtered beer, though.
Yeah, on my end, it actually looks like a standard lager color.
But you can see me right through it. Like it did, but you can smell like, I don't know, like a is it a lime or something I'm smelling in there? Yeah. Oh man. There is a little bit of a lip pucker, of a little bit of a real nice sour note, actually. I like it. A little sweetness towards the middle of your palate.
Yeah.
And it lingers around there a little bit. But I do like that kind of sweetness that's in there. It's a nice mixture of true sour, like sour candy, like grape, like green grape or something like that, like that kind of flavor. No. Oh. Now Mark says, now that's some head. And of course I got the dwarf comment. Dwarfed it. Yeah. Mark said he kept the can. Oh,
I peeled the label on mine and kept the label.
Oh, did you? It's a cool ass label, man. I like it. Yeah, Joe D is just horrible at stuff in general. And Mark says Opera doesn't start until 8. Plenty of time to troll the chat. They even got Mark trolling the chat now. That's they would call this winning for sure when they're trying to convert one of us over. And here's the other part that I poured earlier. It is on camera, it looks very, very filtered. But you know what's happening? There is a green tint to it. So if you notice, there's enough of a green tint where it's showing up green screen.
Yeah. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So that's also affecting the beer because I see it green, but it's enough green. That should tell you that it shows green. You know what I'm saying? Like it's got that green apple. That's what I'm getting. Green apple.
Ah, okay. Okay. Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah, I'm getting
my recollections. Yeah.
So I'll pour that other beer into there. And then the last beer I have is this Tecate Alta. I have not had this yet. This alternative Tecate. I showed it to some other people. They have not had it either. So I'll be interested to see what that one's like. At
I've
this point,
certainly never seen that one for sale around here. The other
yeah,
Tecate, yeah, never saw that.
yeah, I've never seen that. Anyway, so where I was at during, when I was at work. I worked graveyard. I was about to get off work when the oncoming shift was starting to get to work, and they were saying something about, "Hey, man, we heard a plane crashed into the World Trade Center, uh, Twin Towers." And I was like, "Shut up!" You know what I'm saying? I was like, "Get out of here, man! You guys misheard some junk." Well, a lot of us, while we were working on the dock in those days, would listen to our headphones, the radio, that sort of thing, while we're loading. And so one guy was just listening to the radio, listening to the news to try to verify what these guys were saying. And they were saying on the news that a small engine did hit one of the Twin Towers. So, no charge. I raced home, turned on the big screen, and sure enough, Peter Jennings was showing images on ABC of the tower on smoking. And he said that a plane did land in there, and they were still even trying to confirm what size plane. But pretty quickly they confirmed that it was an actual 747. And it was like, what? It was really confusing. Like, what happened where the pilot made that mistake? Like, why in the hell would a plane land and as he's showing these images, and I was talking to my father on the phone, like, what the hell's going on here? What is that? Why would a plane crash into this building? This is nuts. And then all of a sudden, boom! And I remember Peter Jennings just staying quiet for a few moments. It was just like, oh my God. And you seen that second plane come into the second tower and just blow up, just engulf in flame. And it was like, it got real right then, man. You knew that was on purpose. It was it, and then he almost immediately started reporting on another plane was hijacked as well, and they were trying to track that plane. And there was another report of a fourth plane, and it was just like, what the hell's going on? It was just really confusing, right? Like why are we under attack? It was just super confusing, you know. And then of course we know a lot of the other parts of the story now, of course, but I remember hearing the story, and that's why I named the show today Let's Roll. I remember hearing the story of that. What was his name? Peterson, or the guy that actually his wife said that he used to say that, one of the ones that helped take down that United 93.
Yeah, I can't remember.
I can't remember his name now, but the story of them taking down that plane, they knew they were dead. They knew that was it for them. And they knew that plane was trying to go to Washington or something like that. And so they took it down there in Pennsylvania. How far away from you was that, Bum?
Yeah, Shanksville. That's, like I said, it's near Johnstown. Driving wise, probably between 90 minutes and 2 hours.
Oh, okay. So it's a pretty good ways away, but still pretty close.
Yeah. About 90 minutes, I would say.
About 90. That's still pretty close. I mean,
Yeah.
like close enough for a big jet like that to be
Too close for comfort. Yeah.
I mean, that's so it's just, and I had a cousin that happened to not go to work that day, who worked in the towers. My great uncle helped build those towers. I remember as a kid, whenever you'd go to New York City, my aunt, wherever you would drive, wherever we would go in New York City, she'd be like, "Joey, do you see the Twin Towers, Joey?" your uncle helped build the towers, Joey. Listen, no matter where we were at, you know what I'm saying, Joey? Did you see the towers? And I remember going in the towers. When I would go to New York City, I remember going in the towers. They were special, man. It was pretty cool.
I don't know if I've ever, I know I mentioned this to you off air one time, but I don't think I ever mentioned it on the show. One of my fellow leaf collectors that I know and still know him, he worked in one of the towers and worked there that day. He survived. He got out early. He was in the one that was not hit at first. And he had been there in 93 when the bomb went off. Was that 93 or 94?
Oh, yeah. 93
went off in one of the towers.
93, I think.
Yeah. And he worked there then. And having remembered what had happened then, when the first tower got hit, he said that they made the announcement in the second tower, everybody stay where you are, you'll be safe. He basically said, screw that, I'm getting out of here. And he got out, and he got out in time before it got hit.
Wow.
And he's still alive to this day. His name is Jim, and he lives in Staten Island. And yeah, so there's somebody I know who was in one of the buildings that day.
Yeah, one of my cousins happened to not go to work that day. I forget the reason, but wow. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us were thankful that she didn't go to work that day. Pretty crazy, man. That was, and politics aside, I didn't vote for the man, but boy, Bush sure did show strength at a time when the country needed it. And the country sure did come together at that time. I mean, when's the last time, what was it, Congress, or was it the senators, the Senate, that all stood on the steps and sang, was it like "This Country 'Tis of Thee"? Or
I can't remember. I remember, but I don't remember the specifics.
Oh, God Bless America. Yeah, they sang "God Bless America." And what, you're never gonna see that again. I mean, that is
You won't.
I don't know what would have to happen for that sort of moment to happen again. Like that was crazy.
Like I said in the pre-show, it'll never happen again for the rest of the history
Right.
of this country unless all social media gets eliminated. So
Yeah, really.
yeah.
It just will always, it will, in that documentary that I was watching on Apple TV Plus, if anybody has Apple TV Plus, very well put together documentary. It's about an hour and a half long. They even had a girl that was part of that classroom that President Bush was talking to, that he was reading to when he got the news that we were under attack. And they show, a picture of her when the president walked in the room, to read with those, they were seventh grader. No, not seventh grade. 7 years old. What grade are you?
So that would be what, second graders, maybe?
Second
First
grade,
graders,
something like that.
graders? Second graders, I think. Or third.
The third grade, is that when you're 7?
Well, add 6 to whatever the grade is. So
that's probably second, or who knows? I don't know, but they were young. Elementary school, right? Elementary school age. So, but to actually, 20 years later here, she says she was 7 years old now, of course, as an adult, and to hear her talk as a kid that was in the classroom. Can you imagine? You're 7 years old. The president's about to sit down in your class and read with you. And you're going to remember that moment the rest of your life as it is. The president of the United States is in your classroom doing something like that. And that happens to be the most tragic day in American history. Oh, time to start the show. I just can't fathom that. Like, you're going to remember the president anyway. And then 9/11 happens. I mean, that is with you, and the kids you have after that, you're going to remind them of that like the rest of your life, right? What could be more dug into your head than that?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, being one of the kids in that class and seeing all the Secret Service scrambling around, all the White House cabinets scrambling around, trying to get the president the F out of there.
Guy coming up and whispering in his ear.
Yeah, they do. They on that documentary they were showing the Secret Service, constantly talking into their thumb for some stupid reason. You know what I'm saying? Like, what? Oh, what could that be? But pretty crazy, man. Pretty darn crazy.
Just crazy that it's been 20 years. That's to me unfathomable.
I mean, even the next day, we talk about COVID. We talk about last year, finding out about COVID, and every day felt like a week in the beginning of this thing. Every week felt like a month. And that was a very similar experience. We could not fathom what it was going to be like even next year, let alone 20 years from now. I mean, what do you think as far as where we're at now? Again, if you can, politics aside, what do you think about where we're at now?
It's hard to answer without getting political with that.
Yeah.
Nothing's changed. Things that ended up changing because of that, as far as security, we'll live with the rest of our lives. Airports, even going to a damn ball game. Things happened that day that will affect all of us for the rest of history as far as security goes.
Oh, please. It it affects me almost every day. Like as a truck driver, I have to get background checks now. I'm subject to that. It's part of my driving license now. I have to get an FBI background check in order to keep my job. We haul hazardous material, and that was since that day. That's what changed for me. And it leads to problems all the effing time. that whole system is just messed up. They have done so many different twists and turns with that. Even this year, even the beginning of this year, there was another big change that I won't bore everybody here with. But it was like, it almost shut me down. Because of glitches in the system, and now they pretty much what they do now is they track you, man. They like the government tracks me now. Like, there's not a whole lot I can do about it if I want to keep my CDL. And people talk about their privacy all the time. I kind of crack up. I'm like, well, get a CDL and see what happens. Like, it's, you know what I'm saying? Like, it'd blow your mind, but nobody cares because it's just a bunch of dumb truck drivers. You know what I'm saying? I hear about people complaining about their rights all the time. I'm like, well, boy, you should see what's happening to us. You know what I'm saying? It's anyway, but that day changed our lives forever, for sure, man. I wonder what
I was going to say, are we any safer? Who knows?
That's just,
don't know.
We really don't know, right?
We'll never know. Were there things that we ended up preventing from happening because of added security? Maybe
not, right?
We'll never know.
I gotta tell you, man, I kind of like this beer. It's
I thought you would.
It's that kind of sour candy apple sort of flavor.
Yeah.
And it's got the right amount of tartness, sourness, that lip puckering kind of sourness, tartness, I mean, with sweetness, like it towards the middle and it finishes all the way through, you know. Let me crack this one open before we get to the malt liquor report. This Tecate Alta. I don't have a fresh glass, so I'm gonna have to drink this right straight up. But I mean, it's Tecate. What do you want? It's 4% ABV, so it's nothing seriously to, you know, what could be too much different than standard Tecate, really. It is a 24-ounce can, by the way. Yeah, it's got a little bit more of that kind of that little bit of that hop bitterness to it, that like kind of Europeanish, you know, that type of hop bitterness to it that you sometimes get like out of Mexican beers or like a Heineken or something like that. That kind of interesting bitterness, but it's not bad. It's definitely not bad. It's just I'm having both of these now, and don't try this at home, folks. I'm a professional. What does Billy D think about 9/11, man? Where was he? I'm kind of curious.
Billy D in 2001. He's obviously not going to answer. He's going to remain silent on it. Let's see if we can figure it out. Hands above the table, no Googling here. I believe Billy D, I believe he would have been about 64 years old. If you want to Google it, Joe, I think he would have been about 64. I think he was born in 37, maybe.
Yeah, we looked that up not too long ago.
Right.
He is let's see, what is his wiki? 37. 1937.
So he would have turned 64 in 2001.
He's 84. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
April 6th. April 6th,
Okay.
1937.
So yeah, that year he was singing, "Will you still need me? Will you still feed me when I'm 64?"
Yeah. Yeah, 60. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, they don't have anything about roughly what he might have been doing in 2001, but they have 2009 in Wikipedia at least. But yeah, anyway, that's pretty cool.
So yep, time marches on. Well, we do have a lot of stuff this week. Now we're going to lead off with something. Remember, we played a bunch of Mad Moeller last week, and we said he's going to be absent for the rest of the month due to his sober September. Well, there was something we missed from him, so we're going to get to watch Moeller again this week. This was brought to my attention, actually, that we missed this. Now, Joe, you employed for the first time last week your super slow motion.
Yeah.
If there was ever a video for you to perfectly exploit your super slow motion,
okay.
this is going to be the one.
Okay. We're going to use
get ready with your settings there, Joe. I'll paste the link. Now, what I want you to watch actually only happens like 10 seconds into the video. So at like 5 seconds, if you want to start playing it with the super slow-mo.
Okay. Let's see if we can remember how to get this done.
You just go to the tools and playback speed.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So I've got that.
And as far as the audio goes, you can play it, but you don't have to.
Okay. There we go. There. Okay. We're redrawn up here.
Yeah. Start about 5 seconds in super slow-mo.
Okay. So we'll start at the beginning, and then we'll. Yeah, boy, I did not know I could do this. Should we go 0.25 or half?
Oh, I didn't. You know what? I don't know if that 0.25 option exists on mine. But play it as slow as you want to.
All right.
Maybe the slower the better.
Yeah.
So this is Moeller opening up his can of Hurricane. Now, Joe, keep your eye on the Hurricane.
Okay. Oh, nice smoke! Look at the smoke coming off of that thing. Did you see the intensity of that smoke? Look at that. That was like a beer commercial. Look at that. Oh, Neary's shaking in his bed right now.
Do you think Nary's been dethroned?
Oh, that is pretty. Well, not quite. That's not quite Neary dethroning Smoke. But I think that should we have a separate king of malt liquor Smoke?
If we do, I think Moeller's the current king.
Yeah, I think I think we create, as of now, boom, 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 boom. We create a malt liquor Smoke title. And right now, I think Moeller he has the king of malt liquor Smoke current title, right?
But yeah, that video was brought to my attention for the purpose of proving that malt liquor, you can have as much smoke as you can craft beer. So,
well, we all know that there is, we do say that malt liquor is crap, and we know what comes off of crap when it's fresh, which is
there's like a wafting.
Exactly. So that explains why there's so much smoke on malt liquor. Exactly.
Yeah. Speaking of which, here we are well into the report already. I forgot to open this week's malt liquor.
Oh my God.
Jeez.
Oh my God.
Jeez.
What is happening here? Oh no.
My, speaking of smoke here, I don't know if we'll get any or not. Man, I'm really late to the game here. By the way, just for the record, I'm finishing up an Iron City Light for my 24-ounce can J Vega challenge.
Man, what are we gonna do? Mark's not here. Well, he's in the chat.
I know. I'm just gonna have to keep track of it myself.
Oh my God.
Without Mark to add it to his spreadsheet.
Yeah.
This week's malt liquor. Now, I drank a Hurricane High Gravity last week. This week is plain old Hurricane malt liquor, which is the dark label, not the silver label. And this is 6% as opposed to the 8 point whatever of the Hurricane High Gravity. And Malters in the chat, correct me if I'm wrong. If I'm not mistaken, this is the only available size packaging of regular Hurricane malt liquor. I believe it only comes in a 40 now. It definitely used to come in other sizes, but we're down to 40s now. The only Hurricane that comes in multiple sizes is the HG. So here goes. Ready?
Oh man, nice can crack. Bottle.
There we go. That one was nice and clean.
Consider yourself on the list.
No controversy, and it ain't going to leave the frame this week, Steel Worldwide.
Is Billy D getting moved again? Is he getting demoted to the back?
Yeah, I think so, for the time being.
Oh boy.
Still in frame.
Yeah, still in frame.
Still in frame.
Yeah.
No trickery.
Yeah.
Billy D up on the balance.
Oh no! Oh no!
What did he
No.
say? What did he say?
Oh no! I swear to God, I don't know what happened, but there was a frame break right there. Like it skipped a frame.
Oh no, you said that last week, and I went back on and watched it on the replay, and it was fine on the replay.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
you said the same thing happened last week, and it might have happened live, but on the replay it was fine.
Okay.
So we're good. We're good.
That was weird how that it like literally skipped a frame. It was
You
crazy.
said that happened last week too. Yeah, we've seen all the glitches that happen live with the entire show not uploading right away after. Yeah, all kinds of weird live glitches that are fine once the replay happens. Okay.
Liquor.
Thank you, Causer.
And what do we think of Hurricane Black Label?
Just as delicious as the Hurricane High Gravity.
Oh.
Delicious being a relative term.
Exactly. Right. Yeah. All right.
Okay, so we are going to go to our next video. Remember, we had Mr. Rayner in the chat last week?
Oh, yeah.
Our friend Mr. Rayner.
He was
Well,
here.
Mr. Rayner did upload a video. His first one in a while. It's always good to hear from Mr. Rayner, just to know that he's still doing good. He gave a long video with nothing but shout outs to everybody. Because it's been so long since he's been around. So just go to 5 minutes even.
Oh, okay. Well, making it easy on us. 5 even. Here we go. Oh, wait a minute. We've got whoa. What is he?
Well, the mask is dusty. He forgot to dust it off before he put it back on.
Is that dust? Because it looks like some white crusty stuff on here.
We will just assume that it's dust.
Okay. We'll call it dust. All right.
What the fuck, really? All right. Oh, before I crack this, let me shout out one more cunt, and I'm gonna do that right now. And guess who? Here he comes.
That's the same clip he had before.
Yeah.
Stop laughing, Jody. Fuck you. All right, enough. This is all wet. Oh my god.
Oh, he's lucky.
That's a pretty bad one. I have a problem getting that cap off, But then again, and you got shit on your hands. Huh? Shit. After squeezing a craft beer's brain. All right, enough of that. What the fuck am I talking? All right. Hey, Mall Liquor, let's try this right now.
So that's it for Rayner.
Okay.
Now that's funny. That makes me even happier. I had no problem with this, getting this cap off, because he had a little trouble, and the chairman had a couple rounds of trouble this week too. So I had the best cleanest cap crack out of everybody this week.
That's good.
So,
of course, craft beer rules again.
Even when it's a craft beer drinker drinking malt liquor, craft beer still.
That's right. Boom. No charge.
Okay. Now we're going to move on to 40-ounce Causer, who we just heard from in the sound effects.
Oh, yeah.
Now.
Liquor.
There he is. Now, as I mentioned last week, I made a trade with Shady. Drank his Hurricane High Gravity 40-ounce on the show last week. Apparently, there's some resentment to Shady because he traded with me.
Oh.
From some corners, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Clauser seems to be the one who's the most resentful. He's mentioned it in several videos here, and it took a while. And I will eventually play you the clip, Joe. And the amateur malt psychologist in me, think you'll be able to figure it out too. The root cause of his anger for Ed Shady for these trades. You'll see.
Oh.
But for now, we'll start out with just the resentment here.
Yeah, I think it's jealousy. I think he's just straight up jealous.
Well, that may or may not be the reason, Joe.
We'll see. We'll see.
We'll see. So in this clip, go to 4 minutes 55 seconds.
Okay, 4:55. 4:55. Oh, look at the hat someone's wearing. Look at this. Okay. All right. All right. Oh, got silver layer. Silver label hurricane.
Mm-hmm.
We've got a nice military hat. Not going to talk any trash about that. Great Seal state of what state are we hiding here? What state's he in? I forget.
That is California.
California. All right. Everything's pretty clean here. We'll let it go.
Mickey shortage going on around here. Go fuck yourself, shady asshole.
And I'm swerving in.
Around here, go fuck yourself. Fucking
Yeah, we
cooler,
got-
and they got about 3 or 4 fucking cases. So there ain't no Mickey shortage going on around here. Go fuck yourself, shady asshole.
Wow.
Is that 455?
Oh, that was 5:55. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we won 455.
Okay.
Dog. Fuck the fucking share beer fucking show. I don't even know if I'm gonna be around for that bullshit. See what I can do.
That's last Saturday.
Shit, I don't want to have nothing to do with them, especially all of them. They'll fucking suck. I don't know what kind of fucking stunt that asshole's trying to pull, sending people malt liquor from his area. I don't give a fuck. I don't want it. Don't fucking send it to my fucking front door, asshole. I don't fucking want nothing from you. I go to Habib's. If I want something to drink, I go to Habib's. I pay full fucking price.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Is this breaking news? Do him and Coach have a direct relationship?
I wondered if that's who he was referencing.
Whoa. Wait a minute. Okay, we got to play the roll the tape back.
I fucking suck. I don't know what kind of fucking stunt that asshole's trying to pull, sending people malt liquor from his area. I don't give a fuck. I don't want it.
Yeah.
Don't fucking send it to my fucking front door, asshole.
Yeah.
I don't fucking want nothing from you.
Yeah, a-hole.
I go to Habib's. If I want something to drink, I go to Habib's. I pay fucking full fucking price. This thing was $2.80 something cents out the fucking door. Much better price than over there at other Habib's. It's cold. It's fucking delicious. And then their Mickey's freshness game ain't on point, folks. They're working on it. And I look through the fucking cooler and they got about 3 or 4 fucking cases. So there ain't no Mickey shortage going on around here. Go fuck yourself, shady asshole.
Oh.
And I'm swerving in.
And that's it.
I think and you know what? Also to build on the controversy, you know, we have all of a sudden Coach isn't here to defend himself. You know?
Maybe that was the knock at Coach's door that he mentioned.
That could have been the knock.
He was in the pre-show. That was Causer going to Habib's.
Going to Habib's, getting that fresh, delicious, full-priced malt liquor.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I think is happening.
I think everything's adding up now.
We've got the I team on it, is exactly what's happened. That's why Mark's not here. Mark's really not at the opera. He is investigating this. The I team is on it. The I team is on it. Yeah. We have an internal affairs here at the Share Beer Show. That's right. Yeah. The truth will
Reading
come
the
out.
chat.
What's going on? I have not seen the chat yet.
They're
Yeah.
Facebook buddies.
Him and the Glenn are what? Jody laugh. Also, he's talking about my laugh right there.
Yeah.
Oh, Cody guy thinks that Mr. Rayner vids are always the best.
Which
Part-
they are.
Yeah, they're Facebook buddies. That's what they are. That's what he's saying. Mueller's saying they're Facebook buddies.
But yeah, everything's all adding up.
No check.
So that's just the cause or hate getting started towards Shady and me. From here, in this next video, started at 45 seconds in.
Oh, 45 seconds. Okay. I'm going to get to it right away. All right, nice and quick. Let's see. Well, we didn't have too much to talk about with Causer. He stayed pretty clean on that one.
Hey, yo, what's going on, mother?
45 seconds. Yeah, in this one, again, staying pretty clean. He has the bullet thing going for the shirt. I like that for the American flag. Nice bullet theme. Has the same hat, same flag. Okay, again, a rarity that we can't talk about something from a malt liquor video from the direct image. This
Appearance-wise, yeah.
Appearance-wise, he's staying pretty clean. I gotta.
Yeah, Causer's pretty. Yeah, it's a good way to call it clean. There's nothing to poke fun at.
Yeah, nothing really did. No jabs for that. Here we go.
Fucking Christ. I'll bet you what the fuck you do. Put this goddamn childproof safety cap on here. Jesus fucking to ISIS. My old lady. Jesus fucking Christ. I'll bet you what the fuck you do. Put this goddamn childproof safety cap on here, asshole.
So
All the bum
coaches,
should have done when he sent that fucking 40 to soulless fucking shadows. Fuck you, Shady. You don't fucking negotiate with terrorists. Fuck you.
That's me.
Deserve to fucking burn in hell. You already fucking will be doing anyways. Now you fucking deserve it even goddamn more. All right.
so he's got the Red Bull.
Yeah, that's his Red Bull that he got from Malt Patriot, who we haven't played Malt Patriot, I don't think yet, and he deserves to be played, but he's never involved in any controversy. And he is funny. We'll play him one of these days. He's a likable guy, and he's part of Malt Mustang's left-handed malt liquor contingent.
Oh,
He's from Indiana, I believe. But yeah, so Causer got that Red Bull in a trade with Malt Patriot. But yeah, he's comparing Shady dealing with me to negotiating with terrorists. So go from there, go to 655, and I believe this is where you see the underlying revelation of Causer's resentment.
Oh, okay. So we're gonna get to the bottom of it. All right, 655.
Yeah,
That's not fucking organic shit. That's fucking soulless fucking shit. It's like when he fucking sold his soul to the craft beer devil, trading for fucking Schlitz Bull Ice.
Oh,
Fuck you.
oh,
Fucking piece of shit. Won't even trade me nothing. I ain't got nothing for him.
oh.
He would be drinking King Cobra 40-ounce bottles and 7.5% 42-ounce bottles of Old English 800 brand, but he don't want to. He's a fucking scaredy cat, scaredy Garfield.
Oh yeah.
did you catch that?
Yeah, we knew it right off the bat. We knew what that was, and
He won't trade with me.
yeah, that was pure jealousy right there. That's exactly what that. He's envious.
You called it, Joe.
Mm-hmm.
Is that green?
sounds
Is green
like
the background color on that California flag there?
Yeah, yeah.
That's yeah. Look at him. His attitude's matching the color on that flag.
It sure is. It sure is. Yeah, he's definitely green with envy right there. Yeah, he's that's not,
Oh, liquor.
not
Fuck you, King, asshole.
Yeah, that's not a good look for him, man. You know?
Yeah. So there you go. And when he said, "I don't want your stuff," to me, don't send me anything. Okay,
Yeah.
that's fine.
Yeah, hey.
That's fine. I'll remember those words down the line.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
When tomorrow's email would be, "Hey man, you want to do a trade? How about it?"
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. What happened? What happened? When I
Mhm.
thought I was the devil, right?
Mhm. Yep. And a
That's what-
terrorist.
And a
Yep.
terrorist.
Yep.
The devil and a terrorist.
Yep. So so that was Causer. I don't know. I haven't checked the chat lately. Causer was in the chat, I believe.
Yeah, I think he was.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
So from here, we will go to a quick mention. And this is pretty funny from Loot Bag Jerry, aka that Cody Jinx hat guy. He's grilling again. Grilling up in Canada. Go to 50 seconds, as in 50.
Oh, okay. 50 seconds. Let's see here. Oh, it's a short video, so we got to go
Yeah.
pretty into it here. Let's see. All right. 49.
So yeah, getting yourself good and shit face is going to make that steak taste really amazing, no matter how much you fuck it up. And then beyond that, I don't know what else to tell you. If you need more instructions, maybe you can go to fucking Jody's show and listen to what they have to say about, I don't know, stupid beers like, oh, this beer tastes like lemons, and oh, this beer tastes like melons, and I don't know. I like my lemons to taste like lemons. I like my melons to taste like melons. I like my beer to taste like malt liquor. Fuck you, Jody. Fuck you, bum. Oh, bum. Ooh.
Yeah, what?
So yeah, getting yourself good and shit face is going to make that steak taste really amazing.
Well, not only that, it helps with malt liquor. So the more you drink of it, the better it tastes as well, right?
Yeah.
So, it'll help, a Dollar Tree steak as well as the malt liquor itself, right? And that's because it lowers your judgment, really. Like your judgment is just dramatically lowered. So that's what happens. You couldn't possibly taste any lemons because it evaporates taste buds, doesn't it? It just kills them.
No
You
matter how
can't
much.
taste any lemons or melons.
And then beyond that, I don't know what else to tell you. If you need more instructions, maybe you can go to fucking Jody's show and
Yeah.
listen to what they have to say about, I don't know, stupid beers like, oh, this beer tastes like lemons, and
Yeah.
oh, this beer tastes like melons, and
Yeah.
I don't know. I like my lemons to taste like lemons. I like my melons to taste like melons. I like my beer to taste like malt liquor. Fuck you, Jody. Fuck you, bum. Oh, bum. Ooh.
I don't know, bum. There was like an extra emphasis on the bum part. Like,
Well, what was that little fist thing he was doing at the end
yeah,
there?
I think he's trying to. That's in that crowd, that's supposed to be like a
He was
yeah.
going like this.
Yeah, he's trying to show you something, man. That's how they pick each other up there. in
Or
that
he was
crowd.
hoping I would show him something. I don't know.
Yeah, and he was like, "Oh yeah, you bum.
Ooh.
Yeah, oh look what I'll do to you, man." Yeah, that's what that's supposed to be.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
well,
that's supposed to be an attraction right there. Yeah, I don't know, bum. Yeah,
so from
watch
there.
there's something about devils that people just really like, I mean,
Mhm.
that's
So we are going to go to the chairman now.
oh, there we go. Now we're talking.
Yeah.
Now we're talking.
We're kicking things into high gear now with the
Yeah,
chairman.
here. Yeah, we got to see what kind of barbecue sauce we have going today. We have to see what kind of hats being worn.
Well, we had a pretty uneventful, saucy Saturday today. It was a Sticky Fingers, one of their variants, and he didn't love it, didn't hate it. Not worth playing, but we do have this from last Monday, I believe. So go to 8 minutes 45 seconds.
8:45. Okay, Here we go. 8:44. Make sure we don't miss it. Oh, what is this? What's happening there? What is that? Is that a burrito?
Shout out to all the dogs.
Oh, it's a
He's got a hoagie.
All the fuck.
Oh, look at the way he held. Oh, he's holding that with two hands, just right. Look at that. Look at that. He knows how to pick that.
Shout out to all the dogs.
Yeah, he knows how to. Yeah, he knows how. The key is that bottom hand. Like he really gets that thing in it, gets some good support in it as he's shoveling it in his mouth. Look at that. Yeah, he knows how to. Yeah,
Control the fuck out of the share of your show. Hold this L, Joe D, you fat fucking trucker.
and as he says that, he's really thinking as he's holding that big piece of meat there with two hands. Yeah, he's really thinking, give me all 18 wheels, you big trucker. That's really what he's thinking.
Not a big trucker, Joe. You're fat trucker.
Yeah, give me all 18 wheels, you fat trucker. Look at that. Look at that. And thinking about it some more. Look at it. Look at that. Look at his eyes rolling, and he's just, look at that. Oh, yeah, give me it, you big trucker. Oh, slap some of that grease on me. Yeah, come on there, you big trucker. Yeah. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, he's thinking about it some more. Look at him. Yeah. Yeah, this is how I'll hold you, you big trucker. Give it to me. You big mother trucker.
Joe D has zero hip hop or gangster rap on his fucking playlist. Fucking sellout. Bum is a fat piece of shit.
Oh, Bum is. Wow. What did that? You know, you were thrown in there last minute. That was so last minute. I don't even know if I can trust that.
That was just like an afterthought almost.
Yeah, it was so like we got to read
his fucking playlist.
Yeah, let me back it up a little more.
He has zero hip hop.
Okay, zero hip hop. All right, zero, like zero, no hip hop whatsoever on my playlist. Which playlist? I have zero hip hop on my hip hop playlist. How does this work? I'm kind of, yeah, this is interesting.
Or gangster rap.
Or gangster rap. Zero hip hop on my hip hop.
On your playlist. Or gangster rap.
We didn't clarify which playlist. Is this on my, like, what playlist? Is that on my pop playlist? Would that be on my Latin playlist? Would that be on my female vocals playlist? Of course, there's no hip hop on there. Yeah, I'll agree with that. Yeah, there's not a lot of hip hop on my Latin playlist. Yeah, I'll agree with that. Not a lot of hip hop on my rock and roll playlist. You're correct, sir.
I think the chairman only has one playlist. So in his mind, anybody else only has one playlist.
That's as high as he can count, right?
Yeah.
I mean, anything past one is a blur.
And he only knows one type of music, too.
Yeah. Let me back up again.
Joe D has zero hip hop.
Okay.
Or gangster rap on his fucking playlist.
Okay. And that's on the one playlist. That it's doesn't matter what platform. Apple Music, Spotify, just does not matter. It's all the same. Yeah, all the same.
Fucking sellout.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna sell out. All right.
Bum is a fat piece of shit.
Oh,
Walker.
oh, that was so quick and random.
Bum is a fat piece of shit. Walker.
I mean, you didn't. Okay, wait a minute. You didn't even get like a full 3 seconds. I don't think.
Well, sometimes you don't need a lot of words to convey your thought.
Yeah.
I mean, bum is a fat piece of shit. That says it all, doesn't it?
It does. I mean, we don't even need a visual anymore. We can just play the audio.
Fucking sellout.
Okay, here we go.
Bum is a fat piece of shit.
That was literally just over 2 seconds.
Was it even that long?
It was, and that's including the little space of air that came before it. So it was almost a full 2 seconds. That's crazy. That is crazy. I think I see Andrew trying to pop in. He's in the green room, but not quite.
Yeah, I posted the link. I posted the link, dog.
Andy is in the green room, but not quite making it up to. He right now he's in AAA and he's trying to make it up to the bigs, but he needs to get his batting average up.
Oh, so what you're saying is he is in the green room, but he's not camera ready yet.
Yes.
I gotcha.
Yes. Yeah. So he hasn't quite got the September call up yet.
Okay. So what you're saying is when he's ready, you'll hit the button, dog.
Yes, dog. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Exactly. Dog.
So when he's show ready.
Yeah. Wait, I've got to say this as white and as sold out as I possibly am. Yeah, guy. How about that? Hey, right? The old finger point, right? With the old kind of click like that.
That's pretty good, Joe. I like that. It's better than what I could do.
Yeah.
And I'm as white as they come.
No. You're the devil. Come on.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I'm the devil. I'm
terrorist devil.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
So we're gonna finish up here.
With
the chairman once again.
Here's the controversial one. Here he
is. There's Coach.
What's up, fellas?
Coach, you made it just in time for your hate that you got coming up.
Oh, sweet. Let's check it out.
Next time, don't put so much black tape on the malt liquor, would you?
He has no idea what that means. Go back and watch the replay, Coach.
Yeah, you got it. I have no clue what's going on.
And you can't fool us with that Elysian beer there.
Yeah. It was in the next door over in the cooling, section there.
Oh,
gotcha.
Which reminds me, if later, if time allows, or even off air or our private videos, I have a funny story to tell you from yesterday regarding the purchase of malt liquor. It's pretty funny.
Oh,
story. Yeah. But anyway, we will wrap up the report tonight with the chairman on fire here on his Rumble channel.
Rumble. Wow. He's not on OnlyFans anymore? What happened to his OnlyFans?
It was pretty disgusting. I didn't like it anyway. So
No?
No.
And why is it with the chairman, horses and elephants pop up? What's happening on this Rumble?
I don't know. Maybe the algorithm remembers that video with him and that goat.
Yeah, there was him and a goat before. Yeah, that did happen. That is correct.
But this video is actually, it's pretty entertaining because,
and we have to always remember that he does have made in animatica, and that animals, and he made it in one, which he has ended into horses and stuff. Just saying, he you know.
So the cool thing about this video, if you watch it from start to finish, which we're not going to do,
Thank you.
if you watch it, you'll see when you think, okay, he's already thought about what he's going to say before he makes the video.
Mhm.
It's pretty apparent watching this video that's not the case. His comments are spontaneous because he's watching last week's Share a Beer show as he's drinking his malt liquor, and his comments are live here. Okay.
Okay.
And I'm sure it's a replay of the show, but I don't think he's planned out what he's going to say. So we'll start at 3:15.
Yeah, I would have never given him that kind of credit, tell you the truth.
For the thousands.
Oh, this one's a little more.
Yeah, you know what? It's hard on Rumble. You can't advance with the arrow buttons. You have to go right to the.
I have to drag it. I can
Another reason to not
say I'm the man. I tell them never mind. Look at Bum nursing that high gravity. Never forget that no crack on that crooked eye, Bum.
They never forget. They never forget things that didn't even actually happen.
Right. I know, right? Yeah. Yeah. Is he still cracking jokes on your clean, crisp Colt 45 shirt?
No comments about the Colt 45 shirt.
Okay.
So from there we will go to 4:45.
4:45. There.
And he's still proceeding to watch the show live.
My ace spoon clean, shake, bake, escape. Motherfuck you, Joe D, you black bold, fat trucker.
Oh boy.
Fuck you, T Wolf Tom.
Oh boy. That's.
Fuck you, Coach.
Oh, I don't like that. I can't just.
My ace spoon clean, shake,
No,
bake,
it's
escape.
Rumble's tough.
Fuck you, Joe D, you black.
There was just like, I think what he initially thought when he was watching live, like you said, or the live replay, something was being said in his head, and when it was trying to come out, it just didn't quite come out. You know,
I think maybe what he was possibly going to say is what he usually says when he goes down that route, which is black asshole. But then he noticed you're bald.
Yeah,
and
so
that
then
like interrupted the thought like a bolt of lightning in his head.
Right. Yeah. No, I think you have a point there. Exactly.
My ace spoon clean, shake, bake, escape. Motherfuck you, Joe D, you black.
Whoa. Yep.
Black bold.
Yep. That's exactly what happened. It like worlds collided in the head right there. It's exactly what happened. It was like, you could almost hear it. It was this huge collision of asteroid rocks in his head is what happened.
Shake, bake, escape. Motherfuck you, Joe D, you black.
Watch.
Black bold, fat trucker.
Yeah. And then it just kind of wah after that, you know?
Fuck you, T Wolf Tom. Fuck you, Coach. Fuck you, Pencil Neck Mark.
Yeah.
Fuck the entire Share Beer show.
I mean, you really gotta feel for the guy, honestly. You know, that was extremely weak. But he at least made some effort. He does have some Chick-fil-A sauce. Wow. What was the Fat Reggie's on the Chick-fil-A?
Oh, he loved it. He loved it. I don't know if he actually ended. I don't think he remembered to give it a final ranking, but I think it might be up there with the Cattleman's.
Wow, really?
Carolina Gold, yeah.
So
it is yummy though. It's good sauce.
You had it?
Oh yeah, come on, yeah.
I'm not a big Chick-fil-A guy.
From what I read online, it's a combination of what is it, Coach? Barbecue sauce, mayonnaise, honey, and mustard.
Oh, is it really? Interesting.
Kind of. It's got a very unique color. It's just I like it. I enjoy it. So,
okay. All right.
Yeah.
Causer in a comment on there. Now I think the sauce itself is like orangish, which it should be based on those ingredients. But Causer said that sauce looks like body wash.
What the hell kind of body wash is Causer using? No charge. And I was just about to ask Andrew something. I was leading to Andrew next, and he dives me. He jumps out.
Well, he just wasn't show ready yet, I guess. He'll be back.
Yeah, he'll be back.
So we will wrap up this week with, once again, like I said, the chairman, there's no cuts in what he's watching. He's just commenting on what he's seeing on the screen while he's recording his video. And so he has one final comment here. And if you look, you just see it is a spontaneous comment. Nothing planned here. Go to 6:30.
6:30. Oh, okay. Same video. Here we go. 6:30. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, I would never give him any sort of credit as far as thinking anything out.
Good God, look at that chest there on Teen Wolf. Boston's a fucking shithole. Good God, look at that chest there on Teen Wolf. Boston's a fucking shithole.
Actually, if you go back earlier than that, you might have to mute the music. I believe you actually see it catch his eye where he like does a double take.
Oh, really? Oh,
I
yeah.
Possibly. I can't remember for sure.
Let's see if we can see. Okay, so here's Tom, and there's three of us on the
Right.
screen. Let's mute the music and see if we can see a. Boom! I went full screen. Ah! Did you see the pullback right there? Okay, watch. He notices the screen. Giving it, okay, he's giving the, yeah. Yeah, and then that's when he decides to finally say.
That's where he noted, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that was pretty good, man. Absolutely. That was a damn good reaction. I like it. Yeah, absolutely. Well, thank you, Billy D. We appreciate it. Another fine malt liquor report. Black Hurricane stayed in frame the whole time. Billy D, thank you very much for your remembrance.
The malt liquor report is over. The malt liquor is not over, but will be soon, and will stay in frame until it is over.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
So,
absolutely.
I usually time it, but just didn't happen tonight.
Coach, did you have any words on 9/11? Maybe where you were at, what your memories are, anything you would like to add to that?
I mean, there's a lot, but I mean, that day was pretty crazy for all of us. That documentary we watched on Netflix, there was a guy that said he just thought some idiot was flying his private plane and hit the building. And that was my first thought too. I just got home from work. And then when the second one hit, I thought that was a replay and realized, damn, we have a problem here. And Joe, you served, so thank you for your service. My dad was actually in the military at that time, and he got stuck on his base in 32nd Street in San Diego, and he couldn't come home for almost 2 days because of the lockdown there. I don't know. I mean, just remembrance to everyone that lost their lives, and shout out to the first responders that ran up those stairs that knew they probably weren't going to go home. And that takes some guts, and that's what real Americans are about. And it's just a humbling day. And yeah, I don't know, man. I just like the rest of us, I was shocked, I was devastated, I was sad. I had two buddies join the Marine Corps immediately after that because I was 21 when that happened.
Mhm.
And I had 2 buddies join the Marine Corps over that. So just so much can be said, but just a very humbling day. And yeah, I'm glad to see everyone remembering, you know, and honoring people that passed from that day. So yeah, it's about all I have to say on that, Joe. But you know, like I said, thank you for your service, man. Because without people like you that were serving our country in the past, maybe not when that happened, you are part of what makes America great. And I swear to God, I mean that. Like, you're willing to serve our country, and it's crazy because first responders, military, it's crazy. You guys are willing to put it on the line, and these guys put it on the line that day, and they paid the ultimate price. So yeah.
It is a trip when you're serving, when you are serving, whether it be in whatever capacity that it is, when you're after, whether you're actually in the military or you're serving as a police officer or a fireman or something like in whatever capacity that is in. Like you're at least I did. You tended to be just all in. Like you just think about what your mission is, what you're doing, and you're just focused on that. You know what I'm saying? You know what you signed up for, you're well aware of it, and you're just willing to carry it out, whatever it may be. I was thinking when they were showing President Bush at the time, uh, getting in the plane when he was in Florida and they were trying to get him in the air to go to somewhere else that was much more safe. And seeing that plane is always a special thing for me. Some people that are close to me know this. I'll share it now. I was in the service during the first Gulf War. So his dad was the man that I served under. And the vice president at the time was, oh man, I'm forgetting his name. But when they were getting that first Gulf War started, he flew to Germany where I was at. I guarded the plane personally. I kicked the tires on that plane. It was a very last minute thing. They told us just to get out there. What made me think about that, well, I never quite forget it, but what made me think about that was that documentary on Apple TV that I was watching, showed some of the Air Force guys. When Bush flew from Florida, he went to Louisiana first. That was so last minute that they showed Bush literally getting in an old Dodge minivan. They didn't have any armored car for him to get in Louisiana. So all he got into was some just basic Air Force minivan. And the military, the Air Force airmen that drove it, said he didn't have any idea. They just told him to go up there, and he got up there, and the president, who is your commander in chief when you're serving, he didn't know what was going on. It was the same thing that happened with me. All I knew is they told me at the time I was driving my Hummer and we got orders to go to the airfield. All right, get to the airfield and you see what was Air Force 2 because the vice president is in it. The vice president was in it. And they told us we had to guard it. And I was like, wow, are you kidding me? You know what I'm saying? It was a big deal for me at the time, I'm 19. I'm standing there guarding this plane. It was insane. And I was kicking the tires on the plane because I'm going, this is unbelievable. You know what I'm saying? To be if Bush himself was in that plane, then it's called Air Force One. It was so cool. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, there's probably not a lot of people that can even say that.
It was
pretty
cool.
Pretty unique for sure.
It was pretty cool to be that close to the plane. I'm looking up at it because, of course, I'm standing under it, and then I would move up, and you could see, United States of America written on top. It was freaking dope, man. It was incredible, Yeah. And then just like that, they told us, okay, guys, get out of here. You know what I'm saying? And then Secret Service guys came and all that happened. It was crazy, man. It was crazy.
Well, so if the president is in a biplane, that's called Air Force One, right? At the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know what's crazy, Joe, and I was listening to the show a little bit, but um, at that time, sorry, I got distracted. At that time, I've never seen America more united. I've never seen people from all walks of life.
Yeah.
Unlike right now, how we're all divided. At that time, everybody had each other's backs. Everybody celebrated each other, and we all just wanted to. We had a common goal and a common enemy, and so that kind of brought everyone together. And at that time, with that baseball game and all that stuff, it was just such an electric time for all of us as Americans to just come together and be together. I mean, we all felt the same way. We were devastated and pissed off.
Yeah, you had. I was telling Bum earlier. We were talking about it. Like it at that time. Even though I didn't vote for the man, Bush was the right guy for the job. At that time, he just showed strength and leadership and gave the right speeches at the right time when we really needed it. You know, and you could tell he wanted to kick their ass. Like, he still says it. He's still, even in that documentary I just found, he's like, we need to kick their ass. You know what I'm saying?
In a time where most presidents would be very secluded, he came out and was not afraid.
Yeah.
He was very public. He went to places he probably shouldn't have gone. But hats off to him because of that. And like you said, he was the right man for the job during that time.
Yeah, time. Yeah.
But I could genuinely feel proud. I've always been proud to be an American, but at that time it was different. It hit different. We all felt different, and we all just came together. And it was kind of cool to feel that camaraderie with other Americans.
Which was interesting because it was literally right before social media, right? Right before I feel like the country made a turn. And man, are we better for it, really? You know, it was literally what just a couple years later the iPhone was invented. The iPhone. You know, they say that technology makes us better in most cases, not all cases, but in most cases. How do you feel 20 years later about the technology, these things? How much better are we because of these devices we put in our pocket?
We're not.
Even get me started.
Yeah, we're not. You guys know I travel quite a bit, and every time I'm traveling, we're all doing the same thing. People are driving cars and they're doing this shit.
Oh yeah.
People, I mean,
how often do you see this in your car? How often do you see this?
Yeah. Well, I mean, unless you're using like headphones or something, but the common denominator right now is everybody has this in their pocket, lap, or in their face. All of us. I'm guilty. You're guilty. We're all guilty of it.
Mm-hmm.
Coach, Joe and I discussed this in the pre-show, and you said it was like the last time that the country was united 20 years ago today. It'll be the last time ever that ever took place again, thanks to not necessarily the phone, but social media and a lot of people's easy access to social media via the phone. We will never, ever be united ever again, thanks to the technology. Never again.
And the worst part is we're getting attacked in so many different ways now because of these devices. People, you know what I mean?
Great point. Absolutely. That's a great point. Yep. That's exact. Well, that's just a great point. Yeah, I was going to go, but yeah, no, that will get political. It's a great point. As what's funny is, as much as we feel we're connected to things now, and the problem is we're really tunnel visioned, aren't we?
Mm-hmm.
Like the algorithms are built. We're so connected to these darn devices. And the algorithms are so good that we don't even realize every device we use, including your television, has this in it.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Even your television. I had to tell I just bought a new TV. Some of you guys, well, you guys know directly. We're all pretty close. I bought a TV, a new smart TV recently in the last few weeks. I had to tell the TV not to follow me. Seriously?
I know.
It's an effing TV. I had to tell the TV not to track me. What?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's how dialed in they've got these algorithms. And what do? And by the they, I mean it's the Microsofts, the Apples, the Googles, you know what I'm saying? The Facebooks. They all have this dialed in to get you to give you what they think you want.
Yep.
Right? With that, what they think you want means you're so dialed in. Your whole world now will look how you want it to look. It's colored the way you want it to be colored. And we don't even realize it. So the minute you meet someone else and they have a different opinion or they think their whole world is colored a particular color, and both of you are talking and you're like, you never seen this? You've never heard this? What? They can't believe it because every device they lift or every remote that they turn a TV on to is showing the same thing. Right?
Well, we're catered to. And here's the scary part. We grew up when there were still actual toys without remotes. You had to push your toy around. My son and this new generation, all they know is this.
Yeah.
That's what scares me because they're getting educated a little easier off these things, but they're getting a little more stupid off of these things. They'll never know what it's like to be outside just to throw a baseball with a baseball mitt and push a little toy car or a Tonka truck or something like that. They'll never know that stuff because this is ruining everything. And I know there's a small percentage of Americans out there that restrict their kids from electronics, but I know most of us let our kids play with that stuff, and it's just it's ruining things.
Let me share a story with you guys real quick that happened to me this week. And I think it kind of builds to your point, Coach. I haven't seen this in years. I was doing my normal truck driving thing, like Steel Worldwide says, and he hopes I wreck and die somewhere soon. And thank God it wasn't at this particular moment because that'd have been awful. But I was doing my truck driving thing, and I was in a particular neighborhood, and I seen these little girls with a table and some umbrellas on a corner in this neighborhood. They were selling lemonade and cookies. And I was like, I stopped immediately. Wow. When is the last time you seen some youngsters, 7, 8, 9, 10 years old, selling lemonade on a corner, just trying to make a buck, right? That was pretty cool. That was pretty darn cool. And of course, I pulled over and donated some money to the cause. And I told that one kid, I want 2 cookies, damn it. Give me 2 cookies. You know what I'm saying? But to your point, Coach, when's the last time you seen that? When you just don't see that anymore, right?
And that's actual social interaction, not social media interaction.
Real
yeah.
That's those sorts of things are just gone from our society now. As many people as I told was as many people that were literally floored, shocked that I ran into this again. Everybody's been shocked by, wow. Everybody's just their mouths like, I don't know the last time I seen a lemonade stand with some kids.
Well, and the cool thing is when you give a kid $5, right? You feel good, and that kid just lights up. They're just happier than hell. that could change a lot of things for that kid. Just making that $5.
So I'll ask Bum and you, Coach. So here we are. And at the time in 2001, let's say it's October 11th. October 11th, 2001. We could not fathom 2002, let alone 2021. So where do you see us 20 years later? Where are we now? How are we now? Right? Are we better 20 years later? Are we smarter overall? Are we better? And where will we be 20 years from now? What?
My answer is we're dumber than ever, and the technology, as Coach said, has made us dumber than ever, and we're doomed basically. And things, and as far as wiping out the bad guys, which we were all back then, September 12th, on September 11th, by September 20th, all the bad guys will be gone. Well, once again, without getting political, where are we now? Same place.
Well, look
same
how
place
long we blamed Osama right away. Look how long it took us to find him. That guy was giving us the middle finger for a long time. What did it take us? 4 years to get him? 4 or 5 years?
It took longer than that, I think, didn't it?
It took a long time to get him, man.
I think they got Saddam way faster than they got Osama. Or do I have that backwards? No,
I might have it backwards. Do I have it backwards?
No,
Bin Laden as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I think maybe it was 5 years. I think it was longer than that, but I'm not sure.
It took a while.
It took a while, yeah.
It took years. And they thought he was in this cave, and he just was dodging them like crazy, right? And in the end, he ended up being in Pakistan, right?
Next to a military training place. So, but I saw images of him on documentaries where he's wearing this little blanket and he's got this little old school TV and he's watching himself on the news.
What was
hiding out.
me off about it, I remember, because he's doing interviews with the media. And they're like, wait a minute, if these guys can find him, why can't our Navy SEALs and our top military guys find this guy and shoot him? Like, what the hell? The guy's being interviewed by Barbara Walters, for Christ's sake. What are you talking about?
Right. It's just taunting. It's taunting us,
He was giving us the middle finger big time, wasn't he?
He was, but here's the thing. Ultimately, he met his demise, and I'm not even sad. I don't like to see people die for sure, but I'm happy about that one, and I don't even care if people get mad, because he could die 10 times over. I'd still celebrate for what he's done to our fellow Americans. Like yeah.
What do you think, Bum?
Well, the chairman says in the comment, Bum is against technology, but he took the jab twice and waiting for the booster. Chip up, dog.
Yeah. And while we're going over comments here, there's been several there. So the chairman says, Steel Worldwide, right, Coach? Is that an agreement, Bum, Coach, that we are not going to call him the chairman anymore? Are we calling him Stephen Craig?
Trent?
That's right.
No, so he's actually a domestic terrorist. By definition, he's a domestic terrorist. So we don't negotiate with them, Joe, as you know. So
here's another thing that came up while you're in your absence there, Coach, and we do need to bring you in on this one.
Oh, yes, that's right.
Right, Bum? Now, we showed a very ultra slow-mo video. Well, we replayed it ultra slow-mo of Mad Moeller opening a can of said malt liquor. And out came billowing over and over smoke. So Bum's question was it enough smoke to dethrone Neary? I said, well, not quite enough to dethrone Neary, not from one single can. But we could possibly come up with a title for malt liquor, King of Malt Liquor Smoke. What say you, Coach? Should we come up with a King of Malt Liquor Smoke?
Absolutely. We just need to find the right verbiage. What's the label on that? What do we?
Yeah,
Something brilliant.
Yeah, we need to correct.
Yeah,
And
we'll
if it's
come up with something.
Yeah.
if it's close to Neary smoke, I'm got to see this.
Yeah, just watch the replay of the show.
Yeah, right now it's a long title. It's Malt Liquor King of Smoke.
Yeah, we gotta.
It needs to be
Well,
something a little more kitschy.
I'll come up with something.
Yeah, a little more kitschy. But right now it's Mad Moeller. He proved that he does have a lot of smoke. We played it back ultra slow-mo, and it was there. It was there. Was that one of the first video links you sent me?
Yes.
We can go over it again. Was that the first link?
It was the first one.
Okay. Let's replay this for Coach so he can.
Well, yeah, because I'm interested in what type of beer this was or malt liquor.
It's
Yeah,
a 12-ounce Hurricane.
Yeah, we'll square you away. We'll take care of you, man. You know how we do. You know how we do. So here we go.
Now this is in real time.
This is in real time. So we're gonna play it back. You know what? We didn't even see it in real time.
Yeah,
Let's
we haven't watched it in real time yet.
Let's play it real time first, and then we'll go back. You know, sometimes because this is a great segue. Tomorrow is the start of the NFL season, kids. Now, there's going to be a lot of watching something happen in real time, and then lots of super slow-mo back and forth to see if it was the right call tomorrow, right? So this is a prelude to that, right? So
this is basically Monday morning malt quarterbacking on Saturday.
Exactly. Here we go. We're going to roll the tape again. Here we go. You see that? Even in real time, that is serious smoke, kids. Okay, that's about it. So that is some serious smoke, even in real time. I got to give him credit for that, even in real time. We'll play it again real time. He's doing the Vanna White up and down the can. He does do that. Really, we didn't give him any credit for that, Bum, for doing the Vanna White.
Well, we didn't see that in slow-mo before.
True.
When we were watching in slow-mo.
See how much detail we miss. Actually, we didn't do the video justice. Actually, we are doing this video a lot more justice now, replaying it for Coach. So, Coach, how would you rank? We'll start with the Vanna Whiting first. How did he Vanna White the can? Was the fingernail, the finger up and down? How would we rank the Vanna Whiting first? Here, let's see here.
Let's look at it again. Yeah.
Okay, up and down the glass, up and down the can. What do we think of that part first?
I think I found the name. That's called pollution. So we'll come up with something better. But so far, that's great smoke.
Yeah.
But that is pollution. You're polluting my air.
Okay, so here we go. So now, real time, we're going to reevaluate the smoke. Just in real time. Hold the opinion. And the thumb up. Okay, I'm going to give the thumb up a solid. That's a solid thumb up. I will give him the solid thumb up.
And he's given himself a solid thumb up there.
Yeah, and where
that thumb up is going is
a whole nother show. But
yeah.
Okay, so here we go. We are going to redo this one super slow-mo so you can see it as we saw the smoke here. We'll kind of lower the volume because, slow-mo volume isn't as great. Okay, here we go. Up and down. Now he could.
And Joe, I should add something else.
Yeah.
I was told from an inside source that any potential dirt you see around that fingernail came from an
That
oil
was
change
from the
that
thumb
took
up?
place earlier in the day.
It came from the what?
An oil change that took place earlier.
Oh, that's directly related to the thumb up, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, he checked his own oil. Oh yeah.
That is code word for oil. Yeah.
Mhm.
In his world, right? The down low world, right?
Mhm.
Isn't that what they call it? Being on the down low. They check each other's oil regularly.
Yeah. And I'm sure there's a dipstick joke out there somewhere that I just can't come up with.
Boom.
Yeah.
Mic drop.
Okay, right. And they dropped it in the oil pan, correct? Okay, here we go. Here we go. Super slow-mo. All right, here we go. All right. Oh, that's pretty good. And out of a can, mind you. Actually, that is pretty good smoke out of a can. Well, so what say you, Coach? I didn't mean to influence your judgment there.
Yeah, just smoke in general off any alcohol beverage. That's a 10. That's solid.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, that's what
But we're gonna lose points now because it is malt liquor, right?
true.
So we will come up with a name. I just don't know what it is yet.
Yeah.
But I will give that a 10 for the smoke for sure. Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That I kind of thought it was up there as well. Well, little round of applause, and at the same time, right? Because it is horrifying. We know there was a little bit of a pushback saying that, of course, malt liquor puts off good smoke like that because it's malt liquor. My pushback to that was, well, we know malt liquor is crap, and we know what kind of stuff comes off of crap when it's fresh, which would explain lots of smokage or steam, right?
Or steam, yeah, exactly. But I did like the movement though. That movement was like nice and slow, and there's a lot. I was like, wow, look at that. That's nice.
Exactly.
Yeah, Neri can't touch that, but he can because it's again.
Nearly everything he touches just smokes like crazy. I mean, he doesn't even mean to, and it's just billowing smoke all over the place, like someone fired up a cigarette, for Christ's sake. So let me get to some of the comments real quick. Jody wishes he could be white. Well, I thought, what was it, Trent or Trevor or
Trent?
His name's Karen, I think.
Karen. Oh, no. Someone had another term for the male version of a Karen. It was what was that name? It was oh my God, I heard it and I cracked up.
Steven? No, not Steven.
Not Steven. It was oh my God. It was freaking great. Anyway, Trent is fine. Jody shuns his black roots. Jody wants to use white face makeup. Smarter than ever. Who? Me? It has to be me. The last two comments were talking about me, right? Trent's last comment was this: Jody wishes he could be white, and then his next comment, smarter than ever. That
I would say that's you, Joe.
That would have to be me. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that, Trent. That's great. Bum is against technology, but he took the jab twice and waiting for the booster. Chip up, dog.
There is nothing in that statement that is false.
Right? Yeah. Oh my. Right? Chip up.
Bum,
Chips ahoy, everybody.
Right. We've talked about this before, but how long do you think, or how tall do you think the chairman is? I would say he's about 5'4". What would you say?
I'm gonna say about 4'2". No, in reality, I think he's on the shorter end of normal. I'd give him about 5'5".
Yeah, 5'4", 5'5", right?
Yeah. No, he's
He's a little man.
yeah. Some people call him a little person. He's not that. I would say he's on the shorter end of a normal human male. 5'6", 5'7", 5'5".
If he's still watching, he's gonna get mad at me. But
Yeah.
the last time I talked to him,
Mm-hmm.
in that Corvette, he has to have a child's booster seat in the freaking driver's seat.
The chairman says 5'10". No effing way.
No. And actually,
No.
I'm gonna find the picture. I have a picture of him in a liquor store next to a chick wearing the same thing she's wearing, and he is sitting in a chair, and then he stands up, and yeah, he's a small.
Oh, is that the picture of him in the liquor store walking in the door where they have the tape measure? Like, you know how they
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's Joe. I swear to God, he's probably like 5'4". Bum.
Look at
I
that.
swear.
Mad Muller's dying for the crown. He wants this crown. He's lobbying for it. Dog, crown me, dog. What do you think he'll do with this crown, Bum? If we come up with a title of a name for this and actually crown him with this title, what does he do with this newfound power?
I don't know. I guess he'll hold it and cry and thank everybody responsible for the title. I don't know.
Yeah, this could be. I mean, would we be unleashing a beast right here? I mean, what I don't know. This could be dangerous. Actually, we didn't. Just like some of the technology that is out there now, they are being accused of not thinking it all the way through. We might not have thought this all the way through. The repercussions of giving someone this kind of power.
Yeah, we didn't interview him like they do in the pageants where they say, how are you going to use your title,
Exactly.
for the betterment of the world?
We did not. This is what happened when Mark's not here, and especially suddenly like this.
Mm-hmm.
There wasn't enough thought given to the repercussions. And better than that, sometimes even Mark doesn't quite know these things. The boss is back there, reigning over all of us, really dialing us in when we need to be dialed back in a little bit. We just kind of went out there, willy-nilly. And the willy-nilly's wide enough, isn't it? Me using willy-nilly, I'm allowed to, right?
Yes, you are.
I mean, I don't have any hip hop in my playlist, so.
Well, willy-nilly, weren't they a hip hop group that lip synced?
Oh my god! Oh my god!
No, Milli Vanilli.
Milli Vanilli.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, the chairman said. Here we go. The chairman says that it says 5'10" on his driver's license. Well, there you go. That's all you need.
Back in the day, if you guys remember, you could put anything you wanted for your height on your license. Do you remember that?
Had to. I'm late viewing. Had to go smash some craft beer cranium, folks. Shout out to all the malters. Label out. That's from Mr. Rayner, of course.
Shout out to Mr. Rayner.
And Havana says he's the Wolf of Wall Street malt liquor.
Yeah, that's the chairman.
Oh, is that the chairman?
That's the chairman, yeah.
How do you know? I thought that was Havana.
No. Havana is saying that the chairman is the Wolf of Wall Street.
Oh.
Havana actually has a real job. Havana works.
Oh, I know. I talked to him on Untapped, believe it or not.
Yeah. Yeah, Havana has gainful employment.
Oh yeah. Well,
The chairman, let's see, who knows?
So I used the Face app with Oh, hey, whoa, hey, who's it? Whoa, hey, did you see the way she winked at me, bum? Did you see that? She just got in real quick to wink at me really fast.
I couldn't hear because I got hit in the head with something. But yeah.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, be careful, pal. Oh, those things. Yeah, you got to be careful with it.
What I miss? I was on the YouTube.
You might have got knocked out unconscious with that. I mean,
I'll give you a replay. I'll just wait till she's back. Hang on.
Yeah.
Continue, please.
Damn it, I missed it.
Yeah. Oh no. Yeah. I don't know. You missed that. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. People.
It wasn't Mandy. It's my friend Kim.
Yeah. Whatever you want to call her, man. I mean.
Is that the one I saw before?
No.
I mean, now tomorrow is the start of the NFL season. You're about to see people get concussions over less. That was serious stuff right there. They'd have thrown a flag over that kind of helmet-to-helmet contact right there. I mean, you got to be careful, my friend. Yeah, you might want to go full face mask and everything with that stuff around. You don't want them things swinging around freely like that. I mean, you call that a friend? Wow. That's
Woo! All right.
Yeah, right. Just kind of, woo. Yeah, man. Yeah, that Yeah.
Shout out to you, sir.
One more.
Liquor.
There we go.
Hey, how about a shout out to Mark, who probably put on his penguin suit? Do you have that sound effect?
Oh, yeah.
Shout out to you, pencil neck Mark.
Hurry.
You got penguin suit back on.
Come here. Say hi.
Back out to the
No, get in.
Oh,
Are you drunk? Let's say hi. They can hear you right here.
Yeah, we can hear her. We can hear her.
Will you shut your mouth? Okay, she's being dumb. Okay. Anyway.
Oh. And Trent is saying best shape of my life. 4'11", 891. Round as a shape, says Andrew.
Yeah, sorry about that, boy. She got camera shy. So
what is this? GFY Joe D 68 and panel, folks.
That's a reference to Dorf 68.
Oh. I say that with pure contemptible hate, folks.
I can tell. I can just feel the hatred dripping from
Wait,
his keyboard.
Oh, from the keyboard. Oh, okay. Oof. That was scaring me for a minute there. Whew. Man, I didn't know where hate was dripping from. Oh boy, I don't know. Yeah. Oh, we've got moderating the comments right now. That's good. That's good. My Nigerians. I'm a little afraid to go farther with that.
Yeah, with the monster baiter, you never know.
Yeah, you just. I'm in Bedford, New Hampshire. I don't know about that. I have no idea. I have no idea where he's really at. Who knows? Coach isn't getting anything tonight. I'm not answering that. I have no idea what I have no idea what coach is getting or not getting tonight. I could tell you what more than likely will happen. Tomorrow he will have a hangover. He'll be getting a hangover. He's usually pretty good at that.
Who?
Yourself.
No, I don't get hangovers.
No?
No. You're looking forward to Hangover Sunday. I got you.
Yeah, that's what.
No, we have some friends over, so we're trying to hang out and do the thing. So.
Oh, so it definitely won't happen then.
Yeah, right. Yeah, with friends, there is never any drinking that happens with friends. Yeah, not at all.
Honestly, I haven't probably drank for I don't even know how long.
Like, yeah, 2 or 3 seconds. Like, I mean, pretty good.
No, we're just having a good time. Yeah.
Hey, so how many guys here have tried the Costco same day delivery?
We don't have it.
Oh man.
I'm in Idaho, man.
Oh man.
Can I rewind real quick, Joe? If you don't
Yeah.
mind.
Yeah.
Okay. So, are you telling me you haven't had a hangover in how long? And please
Ooh.
don't lie.
Oh, I honestly couldn't remember. It's been
Give me a break.
yeah. I am not the type to get hangovers anyway. Tell you the truth.
So, if you slam a 12-pack of IPAs, you'll
Yeah.
no hangover.
No.
Okay, Bum, you last time you had a hangover? I'm sure you had one.
I don't drink enough to give me a hangover. I mean, there have been times where I've woke up sluggish, sleepy, but as far as like sick or pounding headache, no. It's been more than 10,
Oh
possibly
my
20
god,
years.
you guys are stronger than me then. Anyway, sorry.
No, I just don't. I don't tend to get headaches or anything like that, just in general anyway. So,
And I think I know my cutoff point.
if you're even the slightest little bit questioning your own judgment, Coach, there you go. I know where my cutoff point is. So there, no judgment, but I know where mine is at, right? Yeah, that's hilarious.
Well, gentlemen, I guess I'm the lone wolf here. After 41 years of life, I have not recognized my cutoff point.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I don't have Costco delivery, Joe.
Oh, that was funny, man. Yeah. I was just mentioning it because then you could get the Costco tequila delivered. You know what I'm saying? Which is fantastic stuff, by the way. Yeah. That Costco tequila is the best.
I enjoy tequila. I don't like tequila a whole bunch. I enjoy it, but I don't. I don't know. Bum, do you drink liquor a lot? I don't drink a lot of liquor.
I don't drink any liquor, just beer.
There you go. Me too. Now, if I'm at a bar and people are doing shots and they buy me one, I'll do a shot with them. But I will never go to the liquor store and buy myself tequila. But then, like Joe said, he knows his cutoff point like you. So, yeah.
Even when friends of mine are doing shots, I have turned them down 95% of the time.
Oh, so you've certainly done a shot.
Oh, sure, I have.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But
well, you've drank with
generally,
me, Coach. You've seen. I just I don't know what it is, man. Like I can,
Oh no, Joe's a cool cat to drink with.
I can just I can drink and I'll get drunk. It's not like I won't get drunk, but yeah, I just don't. The next day, I don't.
No, you're right. I've seen it. Joe's pretty even keel. He's got good beer, and you maintain, and you like to have fun, listen to music, and just chill out. I dig that.
Mark's sitting on the curb waiting for his Uber right now with his eyes shut.
That's funny.
Playing on his phone, trying to Reggie more bots for his Amazon reviews. What the hell? Okay, we're almost out of here, kids. One last comment here. Mr. Rayner, I just finished a Hurricane 40.
Yeah, he's telling me to drink malt liquor. I just did.
Yeah, we'll see what his reply is to that. And then we're about out of here today, kids. We'll see what Mr. Rayner has to say to Bum's last comment. What have you been drinking there, the Coach? What have you been drinking, man?
Well, like Bum saw it, the Elysian.
Okay,
space dust.
okay, yeah.
I bought a sixer of it. So I bought the Ice House as usual for the MLDC. I didn't crack it, but yeah, just the Elysian. You guys have had this.
Coach, can you get Ice House Edge? Because it's going away with the dinosaur soon.
I can't. I really can't. My intention.
I was going to ask you, would you like one before it goes away?
Oh, certainly. Yeah. Absolutely.
I got you covered.
Well, I'll trade you. Let me know what you want. No, my intentions, honestly, guys, were to grab a Mickey's because I can tolerate Mickey's, and nobody sells them around here anymore. They're selling out.
So Mueller saying Bub did not tip the bottle, and the chairman said, "Well, Trent tipped the bottle over, bum."
I guess it doesn't qualify. Yeah.
It
Yeah.
does qualify.
Yeah.
We vouch for you, bum.
Yeah.
We vouch for you. That's enough.
All right. Here we go.
Yeah. No, bum. Oh man. It's like Ozzy Osbourne on stage biting that
Yeah.
back. No, bum.
Yeah.
These trolls, these bastards.
Yeah. For the record, Joe, I was working at a commercial tire shop for semis and construction equipment on this day in 2001. Okay, good. Yeah, that's what Andrew wanted to get that on the record for where he was at when 9/11 happened. Yes, you did, bum it. I missed the beginning. Like
The chairman, no crack on the eyes, and now did not finish. He says, I did not finish the 40.
Yeah. Tip it on. Tip it onto the computer, bum.
I'll be happy to. With a little bit of safety here.
Yeah.
There we go.
There. Now it's done. Now it's official.
Oh, I'm sure they'll come up with something else.
Yeah. Oh, they'll try. They're always trying to. You know, I think what's happening now is Trent is upset because we officially created and handed out a title for malt liquor, which he knows is official. Like that's as official as it gets. When this show issues a title and it wasn't him, huh? I think there's some jealousy.
Just like 40-ounce causer. I think there's some underlying jealousy there.
Yeah, yeah. See, Causer didn't get his beer mail.
Yeah,
his
fuck
malt-
you, Shady. Fuck you. You won't trade with me.
Exactly.
Bum's
Like
a
little-
CBC.
Yeah.
You are a CBC like me, buddy. So
Yeah.
you drank that and you took it like a champ.
Oh, what was this comment? So what DOS coach anyways? Like I care.
Oh, what did I coach? I coached your mom and your sister how to do it right. Boom. Done, son. And on that, we're out of here. I'm just joking. That was funny.
Exactly. We are out of here. Yeah. Exactly. Cap should have been thrown on the floor. Do it till you puke. Bum gave too much of a hoot, folks.
Meaning that, yeah, I know what they're getting at.
Another violation. Oh,
Yeah, I didn't toss the cap.
yeah. You didn't toss the cap. Well, we're the ones that give all the credit. We're like this is where they come to for the official,
That's
right? I mean, he is the malt liquor reporter. That makes it official at that point. We are the CNN, the Fox News of malt liquor right here. So they look to us just like the people in politics do to the media to make things official. You know, this is where they come. We are it.
We are it. This is the spot. Bum is the
Yeah.
man. You're the man. And yeah, this
This
is it.
is the SAB network right here. This is what. All right, guys, we're out of here, man. Thank you, man, to Coach, to Bum, to Andrew, Tom, and to some of you people that drink that stuff. I don't know, what do you call it? Malt liquor. Ugh. Oh, now I feel a hangover coming. Yeah.
Woo, that was funny. That's funny.
Thank you, guys. And we will never forget, man. We will never forget Let's roll. Peace out, guys.
Okay, guys. See you next week.